Hey folks, Adam Kossler here. Today I'll be discussing the topic of classical guitar seating position. If you look at the field of classical guitar, there's certainly a number of variations on seating position. But today I'll be explaining my thoughts on the topic and why I've come to the conclusions that I have. The ultimate goal of creating a good seating position is to put the student in a position that makes playing the guitar as easy as possible. Every part of my seating advice is designed to create as little tension as possible. So, first I'll explain in order the way I suggest sitting to play the classical guitar, and then I'll explain why. First, you sit at the edge of your seat. Your left foot goes directly in front of the left leg and on the footstool. The right leg is angled approximately 75 degrees and pointed slightly to the right. If you can imagine that the space in front of you is a baseball diamond, the right foot should be pointing directly at first base. Next, the guitar rests on the left leg with the tuning keys approximately at eye level. The right arm makes contact with the guitar directly above the bridge. So if you draw an imaginary line following the direction of the bridge, this is where your arm contacts the guitar. Finally, the part of your arm that contacts the guitar is just below the elbow. That's about right here. And now the why. Sitting at the edge of your seat. Why sit at the edge of your seat? Well, it keeps your back straight. It allows the guitar, this space here, to move around with no interference from the seat. And it looks professional. The left leg and foot goes directly in front of, right in front of you, and on a footstool. Why? Well, this elevation of the left leg is to support the guitar and to put it in a range where it's most accessible to both hands. Your right leg angled 75 degrees. Why? Well, this position allows this leg to support the lower bout of the guitar. Both legs together should support the guitar almost 100% and should not really rely on the arms. Your arms are going to have enough to do when you start playing. The guitar resting on the left leg with the tuning keys at eye level. Why? Both hands in classical guitar have a lot to do. Keeping the guitar accessible to both hands and both eyes is hugely beneficial. In this position, the entire range of the fingerboard is directly under your eyes, making it easy to keep an eye on your left hand. And the right hand is directly under the eyes as well. Students often want to rest the guitar on their right leg, but this makes it more difficult for the right hand. It's true you'll see a lot of pop guitarists, rock and rollers, playing off their right leg. But these guys are mostly strumming chords, and if you're strumming chords, does your right hand really need to be that precise? And do you really need to keep an eye on it? Not really. In pop styles, the left hand requires more attention, and this is why it's more acceptable for pop guitarists to get away with playing off the right leg. The left hand is still directly under the eyes. The right arm makes contact with the guitar, with the body of the guitar, directly above the bridge and just below the elbow. Why? Because this position allows accessibility to the entire tonal palate of the guitar. It's easy from this position to reach tasto and ponticello with minimal reposition of the arm. And directly below the elbow. This is because if your arm is too far back, you can't reach the strings. And if it's too far forward, your body swallows the guitar and an overcurve of the wrist is uncomfortable and creates tension. Again, there are many variations on seating position, but I believe that these principles allow the player the most tension-free accessibility to the instrument. Hope you find this video helpful. Thanks so much for watching.